Hello, folks. Welcome back to another edition of Super J Business Hour. My name is Super J Business. Running a little late today. Got to get into work, but I'm trying to stay faithful on this every day. Again, thanks for tuning in. You guys are awesome. I'm getting all kinds of people subscribing. I'm getting people that like the videos, and it's you guys that motivate me to keep doing this. So again, if you like this video, hit like. If you don't like, hit dislike. Also subscribe to the channel, support this, pass this around. We have to get the word out on all this information. And again, like I always say, check out my favorites. Even if you watch a couple a day, go through them. Even if you don't have to watch them in order, just go through the list. There's over 6 going on 700 almost favorites that I have in my favorites box, and they all will lead you to the truth. And you'll get a way better idea of what's going on in the world today once you start looking into that stuff. We're going to jump right into the world news. New York Times, Thursday, June 9th. So, again, I'm sorry, this is a couple days old, but I just wanted to use this as an example. Okay, folks? And what you got here is all bad stuff. Look, economy's woes shift the focus of budget talks. Hints of a slowdown amid urgency for deal, concern over effect on recovery. Ooh, and then you go, where growth and dysfunction have no boundaries. Ooh, and it's all bad, In reckless pattern, political admirers become online pursuants. Russian ATM with an ear for the truth. And it's just all bad news. I mean, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you that because of what's going on in the world today. It's nothing but bad news. They're destroying the U.S. dollar. They're destroying our Constitution. And if you don't think they know what they're doing, then you've been fooled. And I want to jump to this. Now, I found this at my work last night, and it was the truck drivers. We found it near the diesel pump. Yeah, let's take a good look. I'm going to hold it up for a minute. You see that? Okay, it's called The Week, right? And it's got this cartoon of, our new #1 guy, right, who's going to take over Osama bin Laden's place. And what nobody knows, this guy's American, first of all. Not to mention he's a CIA asset. Not to mention he died at the Pentagon days before 9/11. I mean, I could just keep going. But then I started reading this, and this is called The Week, the best of the U.S. and international media. Okay? This is a propaganda, government-issued magazine. It is, if somebody was getting this, now I see why Americans are brainwashed. This is a brainwashing tool. Like, this magazine is filled with nothing but lies. All lies. They support war. They make war seem like it's awesome. They have, Muslim monsters with beards shooting rockets, and scaring everybody up. When does the insanity stop, folks? I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't even fall for this stuff anymore. I get the paper delivery at work, and I go to cut all the different ones open, and we get all your major Wall Street Journal, New York Times, Daily News, New York Post. We get all of them. And I flick through them, and I can barely stomach looking at them because of the lies that I see written all over them. And it's just incredible to me that people fall for this crap. Which actually I do understand because I fell for years and years and years until I was woken up, and now I can see right through these lies. And it's just disgusting. And it's terrible, It's Sunday night. I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm very tired. And but again, this is so important to me, and it's so important that we take our country back and take the power back. That here I am. I got to get this video out daily, even if it's just a couple words, and it's got to stop, folks. We've got to say hello to our neighbors. We have got to have a plan, have backup reserves. If I were you in our current situation, I would get ready for the worst case scenario because they're going to set something off, folks. There's going to be a false flag terror attack, and something's going to happen here. This is just the way of the world, apparently. Every major war we've gone into has been a lie. Every single thing that happens is a lie. So what's to say they're not going to do something else now? It's almost like it's certain to happen. With all the bad that has been going on lately, I felt like if I could do a story on something good and something amusing, that would be nice. So today we're going to keep this video short. We're going to keep today's Super J Business Hour a little short. But we'll end with this article, and I think you guys will enjoy this. And this is from today, the New York Post, Sunday, okay? And look at the bottom, ropes of wrath, okay? All right, this is a good article. It says, Gropes of Wrath, tit for tat, passenger fondles TSA agent. And it goes on to say, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Sick of manhandling scenes like this one, a 61-year-old woman allegedly grabbed the breast of a female agent at a Phoenix airport security checkpoint. Angry officials had her arrested on charges of sexual assault. Yeah. So police can't touch you, federal agents can't touch you like that. No one can touch you like that except for this goon squad, TSA, who can make a 95-year-old woman dying with leukemia rip her Depends adult diaper off when she's explaining to them, listen, I'm going home to go to with my daughter to go home and die. And they still did that to her. And they're molesting children, and the body scanners have tons of radiation they're pumping into you that they're not telling you about. And it's good to see that we have somebody that fought back. And it's a shame that she had to be arrested for that. And it says, getting frisky. Yurkalaya Mohum Miyamais at right. Let me show you a picture of her. Touch me right, pat at you. That's right. Good job. She got him back. I'm proud of her. A 61-year-old writer got so outraged by the TSA's agent invasive pat-down at a Phoenix airport that she turned the tables, allegedly squeezing and twisting the screener's breast. But listen to her story. Of course she's going to be mad, and I'm glad she did what she did, because these people need to learn. And there's got to be some, when is it going to stop? You know, we need to get rid of them right now, and it seems like they're just going to let them stay forever. It's going to be one more thing that we just get used to desensitize us. It says, fuming flyer groped screener. She gave the TSA a taste of its own medicine. A 61-year-old woman fed up with the manhandling security screeners allegedly gave a female agent at the Phoenix airport a pat-down of her own. It was reported yesterday. Yukura Miyami, a writer and translator who lives outside Denver, was arrested for allegedly groping and squeezing the agent's breast at Sky Harbor Airport Thursday while traveling for work, according to a report obtained by Fox 31 TV News in Denver, which Fox always lies. That's why I'm surprised they even covered the story. She told the Post she travels every week for her job and regularly endures run-ins with Shirley agents at airport security gates. And this is what her quote was. I go through this every week, and every week there is some problem, she said at her home in Longmont, Colorado. She said she hates going through the backscatter scanners, which produce a nearly nude image of the subject. And then her quote was, I do not like the radiation, she said. Yeah, some people know that those things are shooting out triple the amount of radiation they tell you there is. Mamiya denied police claims that she groped the agent. The police statement is not correct, she said. This whole story is a whole lot deeper than it appears to be. The Japan native got into the altercation in Terminal 4 with the female agent who was dressed in full uniform and wearing her badge, according to the TV report. The report said Mamiya was accused of grabbing the agent's left breast through her clothing and squeezing and twisting it with both hands without the victim's permission. She's a victim. The TSA agent is a victim after she rapes and molests 400 people a day just trying to travel in the United States, which I thought was a free country, but evidently it's not. When police tried to arrest her, Mamiya allegedly continued to resist as she pulled away from the officer when placed under arrest, according to the report. She was immediately arrested on felony charges of sexual assault and held briefly in the Maricopa County Jail. Mamiya would not discuss the details of her encounter in Phoenix. The Department of Homeland Security, in a statement, defended the arrest, saying the agency will not tolerate assaults against its workforce, yet their workforce is allowed to assault every single human being on the face of this earth. See how that works, folks? Isn't that great? Wonderful country we live in. A source denied, however, that a TSA officer patted down Mamiya. For her to be arrested for anything is totally shocking to me, one neighbor told Fox 31. The Federal Transportation Security Administration has been the target of many flyers' ire after it instituted a policy of giving invasive pat-downs that often involve touching travelers' private parts. Some hailed Mamiya yesterday as a symbol of defiance. The pat-downs are a little bit ridiculous. No, they're very ridiculous. They should be more selective, said Kurt Ratherman, 24 of Denver, as he headed through security at LaGuardia Airport yesterday. Others thought Mamiya should have just grinned and bore it. It's not the right way to go about it. It was an immature thing to do, said LaGuardia Flyer, Dana Quayle, 25 Australia. If you don't like it, then don't travel. And that's what it's come down to. If you don't want to be raped and molested and go through a radiation device, then you can't travel. Then don't travel. Really? Because we live in America and this is a free country, so we can't travel without being molested and going through radiation devices? Do you see where this is going, folks? Now do you see why this is a problem? Because you should be able to travel freely. If you want to take a plane, you should be able to go through a metal detector. Yes, you should have to take off your shoes. Yes, you should have to, if you beep or go off or you look suspicious, then maybe they will run the wand over you, a little bit extra and do precautions, but that's all that's needed. All this other stuff is to make the rich richer, the poor poorer, and to desensitize you so when they come and drag you out of your homes, you'll be used to it already because they're already molesting you before you get on the plane. So it's all ludicrous, it's out of control, and it's good to see that somebody stood back up. So good for you for fighting back and, let them get a little taste of their own medicine. So we'll end on that note today, folks. Again, search my favorites, subscribe to the channel if you like the show. You guys have a great day. We love all our viewers out there. Thank you so much. Peace in the Middle East, peace in America, peace everywhere. Why stand on a silent platform? Fight the war. F the norm. Check out Infowars.com, Prison Planet TV, Super J Business on YouTube, and let's take the power back, folks. Let's get this message out, and let's take our country back before it's too late, and before our kids and grandkids have no America to live in. Thanks for tuning in to Super J Business Hour. We will be back tomorrow with a new episode. In the meantime, fight the war, folks.